We're starting right fucking
Dun,
meow.
dun,
Meow.
Wrong podcast, Sir Greg. Hey there, dear viewers. Welcome back to Show and Swill on Beer Analysis 101 with your host, Macwell Star, aka Dork Dash tonight.
There you go.
Because I delivered some beers to one person on this panel. But without further ado, tonight we're doing a show and tell, or show and swill as we like to call it. I already got one viewer. Hey, viewer, leave a comment. Let us know what you're drinking. Let's move on to who we have with us, starting with Redbeard.
What's up?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Fresh from starting fires in the forest.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no evidence that he actually started a fire. I didn't see that.
It's true.
Video, so.
We haven't seen the video yet.
You didn't finish. It happened.
I knew where it was going. It's one of those things where you knew the movie was going to go.
I fast forwarded it. It looked like there was some sort of timing going on.
I did it. I made fire, and I brought beer to drink.
Yeah, what are you doing tonight? So, crushed passion fruit IPA from Whitfield.
Yeah. No, it seems interesting and stuff. Crushed baseball reference. Yeah.
So, what is it? Is passion fruit IPA or something? Was it?
That is what it said on the letters
on the can. Alrighty. All right, let's keep moving on, and we're going to go over to Scott, who's got some beers sponsored to him tonight, courtesy of Dork Dash.
Dork Dash.
So which beer did you decide to go with tonight?
Tonight, we're going to start with the Honey Brown.
So Lazy Bear Honey Brown.
Yeah. From
It'd be hilarious if you already drank your beers and just having a loose head.
I want to say it's been a minimum of 10 years since I've heard the phrase honey brown beer. That's kind of hilarious right there.
We're bringing it back.
Yeah.
Like everything here, we're very behind the times.
Right.
Didn't Rickards do like Rickards Red and Rickards Honey Brown?
I think before they brought Rickards had a honey brown before they brought in the Rickards Dark.
Yeah, I seem to recall that's correct.
Yeah.
But I figured that Lazy Bear is a good brewery for Scott to do.
Sleeman,
because he's the bear, right?
Yeah.
Sleeman had a honey brown.
Yeah, that's right. Sleeman still has a.
They have a honey brown and a honey blonde now.
Ooh,
limited time beer.
Why not a honey red?
I don't know because you ain't
sweet enough. Everything.
I feel discriminated against.
Oh fuck!
What the fuck?
Wow. Okay. All right. So, all right, cool. I didn't even ask Scott how you doing today, even though I kind of already know.
Doing all right.
No, awesome.
Doing all right.
How's your legs from after yesterday?
Good. It was just last night that I was a little wobbly, but other than that, doing all right.
Oh, nice. Scott set a new PR for this year. He's been getting in the back in bike riding. He did 32 kilometers just last night, following me and a couple other people on a pretty intensive ride. I thought that was a good ride last night. He did extremely well.
Was he on his trek?
Yeah.
So he had a distinct disadvantage in gearing too.
Yeah, I put gravel tires. He definitely did have a disadvantage. Well, I mean, the disadvantage in gearing comes from going on flats. So not so much. You can climb hills, no problem.
So here's my question. I'll open up to the panel. Who's being more condescending to Scott tonight, Carrie or Nick?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Spitting all over Scott's creation that he took months to make probably takes the cake.
Yeah.
What? Okay. All right. Your Minecraft. You're showing Minecraft here.
That looks nothing like a Coliseum, Scott.
Not the Coliseum. It's
I said my Coliseum.
It's historically inaccurate. It doesn't look like Rome at all.
I know. Scott, if you said that in the beginning, I missed that because I heard the Coliseum, and it's still amazing. I'm still blown away at the effort you put into it. It's okay. It's amazing. But
Seems-
just like just when you said the call, like I expected, the Roman.
If it was
Colosseum.
the Colosseum, I'd have like Roman statues and and Julius Caesar.
It was. I thought it was well done for a
That's
Colosseum.
I'm saying
There you
that's
go.
what I'm saying. It's on me. Like
I think we can all agree
my
Scott did the best he
expectations were
could.
fucked up, and
All right. Back on the rails here, Derek.
No.
Right, let's stick to talking and let's stick to talking in turn. Oh, here. Thank you, Scott. Let's move over to who the next person we have with us, which is Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee Russell, how you doing? Of High Tide and Vibe. How's it going tonight?
Well, I tell you, Nick, I'm just having the best night. So good. Just like every night. It's excellent. Great time. Love living life. It's amazing.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
what a
Good
positive
to hear.
fella.
Yeah.
Yep.
What I brought with me tonight is from Two Crows Brewing here in Nova Scotia.
Ooh.
Their Adanac West Coast Pale Ale.
That sounds pretty good.
It's Canada backwards. Adanac.
Okay, now I understand what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Mystery solved.
Mystery solved. We can all go home. If it wasn't for those meddling kids, we would have been we had gotten away with it. All right. Thank you, Lee. Let's keep rolling. Let's go over to the Greggy. Greggy.
Oh, hello, Nick. Nick, I wanted to thank you yet again for dork dashing that beer to me today. It was awfully kind of you to bike ride all the way to GLB in Ontario and then deliver it and then make it home on time. It saved me having to drive 10 minutes. So, I mean, thanks for that.
I could have driven like 7 minutes away or something, but no, I decided to do it an hour and a half bike ride.
I'm impressed.
Where's the fun in driving? I can drive a car anytime I want. I drive a car to work, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, thanks for that.
You drive your parents crazy.
Oh. At least I have a dad.
Wow. Jesus.
Wow.
What the hell, man?
Man.
You started it. You started
Okay,
it. All right.
that is going to be a sound bite from now on.
Next you're gonna
Okay. All right.
get on his mic strap.
Back to the okay. So, Greg, what beer did you bring tonight?
Well,
Once you join the Dead Club, there will be words. That's all I have to say.
I hope that's no time soon.
I also hope, I'm jealous of you not being in our club.
Yeah.
Fuck you. But yeah,
Brutalism Brewed IPA.
When it happens after it's safe to,
when it happens, we're gonna laugh at you, Nick. We're gonna laugh at your pain.
Yeah, great.
Anyways, does anyone remember a few years ago when brewed IPAs were the thing? And
I remember brewed IPAs. I think didn't you even send that one to me? I can't remember.
Probably did. I've definitely done this beer before, but I just happen to have it in my fridge, and it's a newish beer because I haven't had it in a long time. Well,
Greg, that was a thing to say. Wow, dude.
All right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's how we roll around here.
So brutes are highly carbonated and fermented, so dry that there are almost no residual sugars remain. I think it's supposed to be. I think Sexual it's like a champagne type beer or something.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like use the champagne yeast to consume all the sugars in the beer, so it's very dry.
Yeah. So there you go. That's what Nick brought me all the way from GLB.
Good job, Nick.
Right.
I gotta say, Nick must be setting like a new land speed record to get to Ontario and back in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Nick's a good boy.
All right. Thank you, Greg. Let's go over to Jamie, who's hiding behind the camera and using an elf as an avatar.
He doesn't like people to see his face for some reason. Like it's like he's going to drop the N-word and doesn't want his work colleagues to know.
Jesus Christ.
I got the elf on the shelf here. So that's sick.
Hi, Greg. Hi, Nick. Sorry, I just had a brewed IPA in my throat, so fucked up.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
So I've got a Purple City triple
IPA. Damn.
SYC on my shelf.
What the hell kind of weird, insane camera angle shit are you doing? This is so fucking.
I think this is under. I think he's sitting under his desk.
Is this under a shelf?
It's on a shelf.
Jesus Christ.
He's got 2 other bottles of booze there.
Did that elf just give you the finger? That was impressive.
Probably. It wouldn't be the first time you got fingered by an elf.
He was laughing and hiding his face in the laugh. That's what I was doing.
It's
just Redbeard. It's just another way to annoy Nick.
Yeah,
love you, Nick.
I feel you're annoying Redbeard a lot more.
No, I like it. I think it's
you're
awesome.
triggering. You're annoying me. You're triggering Redbeard.
No. Hey, Nick, do you want to do a beer trade?
It's like Steve. Oh my God, it's the ghost of Steve Orr. I thought you died of several amputations.
Yeah, I'm glad he's dead.
Is that Christmas Link?
Christmas Link.
I think it's just an elf on the shelf.
Yeah, I stole this from Ashley Sexton's house last time I was there.
Makes sense.
His kids are still crying.
All right.
He stole his wife too, so at some point Jamie should give her back.
You gonna crack open your beer at some point, little elf bitch?
I will.
Yeah, I'd like to see this fucking elf open a can.
Yeah, I want to see this too.
Looks like too much of a fucking wimp.
Use your face.
Sexton was too fucking cheap to buy the one that opens beer.
What is it? Empty can?
No, it's not an empty can.
Oh,
I kind of half dropped it when I picked it up there, so I'm just giving it a minute. I'll pour it.
All right. Thank you, sir. Let's go over to moi, and I was got a little indecisive what beer. I thought we were going to do what we sometimes do. We'll have more than one beer in the go, but so I got 2 beers to choose from here. I got one that's a German style and one that's an IPA. So panel chooses. Which one should I do?
IPA.
German.
IPA.
It's 2 for the IPA. Jamie?
Always German.
So it's going to come to...
Only Scotland's here.
Fuck it. I want the German beer. So I will probably wind up drinking the other one. Besides, the IPA was one that Lee had recently had.
Is Scott coming back at some point, or is he actually very offended?
Oh, so Scott says fuck IPAs. So that means the German style. So I'm going to do a can of Annapolis Munich Dunkel.
Ooh.
Annapolis.
Munich Dunkel.
Oh, that's what's going on. Yeah, at the stage. Scott dropped out for some reason. So yeah, I'm doing fine tonight. Thanks for asking.
For some reason, fuck you.
Scott's comment was "fuck IPS!" Exclamation point. It's kind of funny. You missed the A there, buddy. Did he leave? What the hell?
Scott's just not making anyone happy tonight.
Yeah. Must be having PC issues. Those IT people.
No, I'm not having PC issues. I'm having Nick issues.
Wow.
What? Oh, you said IPS in the chat, man. I was just reading what you said. Don't be blaming me for your spelling mistake.
Fuck IPs. Scott's an IT, and he's IP addresses. Fuck IPs.
Don't be blaming dyslexia either. You got autocorrect.
Not in the chat. No autocorrect in the chat. And yes, I do have dyslexia. So fuck you. Fuck you. This is the third fuck you, Nick.
Stuck you.
It's like third strike and you're out.
If I wasn't friends with everybody else.
I mean, really, that's why we put up with Nick's.
Right.
So there's what that Dunkel looks like. You know, I'm sitting drinking it in a Guinness glass, and
it looks like a fucking Guinness.
Kind of does. All right, let's move around the circle again. There's Dan saying, "I think I brought the Purple City to a BA 101." All right, let's go right back around, starting with the beer. What's your history with your beer?
I think I had one before. This is a third of the way through my second one.
All right.
Wow.
That's a very involved history.
Historical.
Yay. All right, let's go over to Fuzz and see what his history of his beer is.
Some guy delivered a beer to my house this evening, and that's the history I have with it.
About an hour and a half ago.
An hour and a half. Yeah, I've never been. I've never been out to this brewery in Nova Scotia, in Smith's Cove. Yeah, so I've never tasted it. Never had it. It's 5% alcohol by volume. There's a fucking bear on the front. It's DJing. I like.
Wow.
I like. It's DJing. Yeah, it is.
That beer is DJ.
Yeah, I like EDM and house music, so I can really relate to the bear. Yes, that is my preferred music taste. Yeah, it has.
I thought it was a sex thing.
Nope, not a sex thing.
Oh man.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my history with the beer. Beer.
Ethical
beer bear.
non-monogamy.
You must know, Scott, Paul Oakenfold.
Oh?
Yeah.
Paul Oakenfold.
What about Paul Oakenfold?
The guy who his most famous track is the one that plays in all the fucking Bourne movies. Whenever there's a car chase, it starts going.
Okay. Him and like Orbital.
Yeah.
Probably know Orbital, and yeah, like I used to be so into that shit back in the day.
The original is Daft Punk. You get a little bit Daft Punk.
Yeah, OG.
A little bit of Sandman. Even Sandman started it off, right? But I'm into a lot more like Hexagon Radio,
Skrillex and stuff.
Skrillex,
yeah,
Skrillex, yeah.
The video for Bangarang is one of the most fun things ever, in my opinion. I love that video. It's so good.
And I skew a little bit into Russian punk.
Russian punk.
Do you know of oh fuck, who the I think right now?
Little Big.
Them, and then there's a couple other Russian-y bands.
Yep.
I know of. But yeah, Little Big is like
it's big.
Hypno Dancer. I think I showed. I showed this. Yeah, like some of their videos are so. Skibbity.
Yeah.
It's like that. The video is so stupid, but so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, they're good shit.
Paul.
Oh, Paul. Oh, cheers.
All right. So now we know Scott's music preferences more than his beer history. But all right. Thank you, sir. Let's keep rolling over to Mr. Lee and he can get his history on Two Crows.
Yeah, so I've had many a beer from Two Crows. The Adnac sort of just showed up this summer in the NSLC. So, I picked it up and I've had it on and off the last, I think at least 2 times or something like that. I picked it up and I didn't pick it up this time expecting to do it tonight on the show. I didn't know if there was going to be a show or what the show was going to be. So, but I just had to have it. So I was like, okay, this will work for the show. And that's it.
Yep. I'm pretty sure I saw that beer in Nova Scotia. Next time I go over, I'm going to have to grab one.
Sure.
How much is this me or is Lee's camera kind of focusing on? I feel like your focus is weird or something. It's like it's focusing like I can see the stuff in your background super clearly, but you are kind of blurry.
I feel like you do too much fucking drugs is the problem.
Anybody else watching right now, look at the. Am I not?
Well, it's not a big deal. I mean,
no, but it just seems okay.
Anyway,
are you using green screen, Lee?
We're just glad he's got his camera on. Let's okay. So
I'm not trying to like diss you or anything. I'm just saying that.
You diss a lot of people today.
The focus.
Lots of dissing going on.
I'm not trying to.
Lots of dissing. No, you're doing it though. Good job.
I don't mean to.
You should probably focus on how to start a fire in a time that time frame where you don't fucking freeze to death in a real survival situation.
Oh, sorry.
I very possibly would have frozen to death. You're wrong.
All right.
I learned a lot of things in those 40 minutes.
Okay, let's keep rolling here. Let's go over to Greg. Hi, Greg.
Man, I gotta be nice today because everyone's just being so mean to each other. You know, Carrie's picking at everyone, Nick's insulting people's dead.
It's all that sexual tension that.
Hey, I came in with an uncharacteristic positive attitude, and Carrie
did. He really did.
Down.
I think Lee's camera is just perfect, and there's
I think his camera is fine.
Thank you.
Perfect.
What am I doing now? I've gotten distracted by all the music talk. I think we're talking about what my history of this beer is. Well, as usual, my brain doesn't seem to comprehend because I thought I only had this beer for the first time like 2 or 3 years ago. But I think my brain just shut out the whole COVID period because, I had this for the first time in 2018. That's when it first came out. So this is a 7-year-old beer. I guess there was just like 2020 to like maybe 2020, early 24. I just kind of blotted it out of my mind. So I had it and I've untapped it 4 times. So there you go. It's probably, I don't think I've had it that many more than 4 times. It's usually one of those things that comes out every 2 years. I buy a can of it and then I move on with my life. So we'll see. I gave it an incredibly high rating the first time I had it. I loved it. We'll see if I feel that way this time.
Fancy. All right. Thank you, Mr. Greg. Let's go over to moi, and I can tell my story about.
Oh my God, Nick is a floating head.
Yeah, I'm wearing a blue shirt. You can see the sort of.
Yeah, Jamie.
Well, it's true. It's true. Let's talk to Jamie about his history with his beer first, because I forgot he was here.
Oh, it's all good.
I've had too many Ellen exports.
I don't know if I've actually had this or not. It's one that's available fairly close to me. It's only in 4-packs, and I'm not a big triple IPA guy. So I may have had it once, but if I did, it was a while ago. I didn't check it in. And usually if I check things in, it's either like quite good or it really, really sucks. So if I have had it before, it was at least okay. So I'll give you my thoughts later. I've had a few beers from SYC. I think they have Fjord. They have a Clock Out American Lager. And then I think I've tried their... they have an Italian Pilsner, Pontificato. I believe I had all of those. And none of them have been checked in. So I think it's kind of like a, middle of the road brewery. Does okay and nothing amazing. Nothing.
Did you say they have a Fjord?
I think they look pretty sick.
The beer is called Fjord, and it is It's their main. It's like a hazy IPA. It's like 6%. This is 10%.
This brewery has their own Fjord.
They may. I've never been there.
There's fjords in Ontario.
On to you, Nick.
All those fjords that are along the coast of like Lake Superior. All right, let's.
Really, when they say fjord, they actually mean a ford, but they don't know. That's all right.
Doug Ford.
Where is it? Is it in Canada?
Dougie Ford.
But the island on a lake has a lake
and an
on the island. And then
there's an island in the middle of a lake on that island. So there's a lake and an island and a lake and an island and a lake. That's great. Okay, so let's talk about my beer. So my history with, I've had a number of beers from Annapolis Brewing Company. I've been fortunate enough to go over to Nova Scotia a couple times, and first time I think I had some beers from these guys was in 2019. I want to say this is something newer. I don't know how long this has been out, but while I was over at the beginning of August, this one looked like exceptionally interesting when I walked into their beer shop. So I figured I grabbed one of these and I grabbed a bunch of other stuff, and I think I sent one of their like jalapeno lime lagers to Lee, which I think we're gonna do. Yeah. Anyway, this one looks interesting. I've been waiting to drink this one here, and kind of picked it out for tonight, thinking, hey, I'm going to drink either this one or drink a West Coast IPA. I kind of want to try this one because it's funny enough. Like when I was in Annapolis, I did a bike ride on Like I'm doing this big cycling challenge where I'm riding 500 kilometers for this month to raise funds for kids cancer, to fight kids cancer, not to give kids cancer.
Yeah, for kids cancer.
Gotta clarify.
I want my donation back, damn it.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, I stopped at this cool German bakery that had some awesome sandwiches, and they had Erdinger in the big giant fucking glasses. And when I saw this on tap in the shop, I'm like, I wonder how accurate this is. So I'm kind of comparing this to my memory of Erdinger Dunkel, which is
I wouldn't necessarily compare it to Erdinger because our Erdinger is a Dunkelweizen, so it's a dark wheat beer, right?
I've had a lot of Erdinger.
This is a Munich Dunkel. It doesn't say what ingredients, but
all the darks seem the same to Nick.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, no, there's no mention of whether or not this is wheat or not. So it's probably Munich Dunkel then.
Yeah.
Well, fine. Okay, let's go to the comments here. Anybody want to read them?
I'll read them. Sure. So we had Scott Myers saying "fuck IPS." We had Western Canadian reviewer saying, "I think I bought the Purple City to BA101." Then he posted it in the chat and the BA101 chat. So he confirmed it, and again, no one cared. Justin Tinker said, "Bell Rogers, yes. F duopolistic IPS, whatever that is. I'm sure that's a nerd thing." Western Canadian reviewer says, "Hush. Elf is a copycat. I brought it to the Vacay Beers show and Swill." Okay.
Dan gets weirdly competitive over these things.
Yeah, he really
showed up with someone else tonight.
He really cares too much. Anyway, Paul saying cheers, and then he says, "Arcona, great Russian metal band." Sure.
Because of my Russian punk comment.
Yeah. He brought up a metal band instead of a punk band.
Russian metal, Russian punk. It's all the same to him.
Yeah.
It's all just music.
Jesus.
It's like we're on the island. It's like we're on the island of misfit toys, and this is like while they're trying to sleep in the cave, and
I'm gonna jack you off against your will.
It's gonna secretly fillet everybody sleeping.
He's just trying to read the comments, Nick.
Yeah.
True story, bro.
True story. Jamie and the island of misfit Albertans.
Jamie in Alberta? I didn't know Jamie was in Alberta.
No, well, he's in Alberta. It's not.
It's not what?
Considered the fact that may actually be a child that Jamie's kidnapped and kept in his basement.
I mean, it could be.
Can we circle back? I thought it was Alberta.
Alberta.
I've been spelling it wrong this whole time.
Home of the Diablino Reno.
Diablino Reno?
That's right, Alberta. It blurts things out. Alberta. We want to be a separate country. We generate enough revenue for the whole country. We control everything. Blah blah blah. I'm Danielle Smith.
Our premier is hotter than Doug Ford.
No, Doug Ford's a pretty sexy bitch.
Huh?
I'm only one of two women premiers. Where's the second woman premier? Where's the second one?
Isn't it New Brunswick?
It's New Brunswick.
But she's a liberal.
That's why your province is grumpy once every 3 weeks.
Oh.
Wow. But there's a lot of hate going on here.
Yeah.
A lot of hate.
A lot of people. Well, a lot of things. Shit gets done once.
The Maritimers don't like the liberals.
No, we're 50-50.
We're 50-50. We're kind of like split.
Yeah.
It goes back and forth.
Yeah, it's like we're like teeter-totter. It's not like Alberta who constantly elects the Conservatives, depending on even if it's against their best interest.
It literally all comes down to who's given a free payout and maybe fixing the roads next year. That's what they vote on. It's fucking
accurate.
Well, Well, you know what the funny thing is. I mean, everyone knows that PP was just gifted a riding in Alberta, so he can get back. He can get back to the house or whatever. But apparently, he got 5% less than the other guy who got elected. So I mean, that's just kind of funny.
Yeah.
I mean, he was gonna win, but it was funny there was a drop off.
Well, yeah,
a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, some people, actually have some integrity and probably were a little bit bitter about the fact that they're just going to shove this guy in when I voted for the last guy to get in.
Yeah.
Literally, you just voted for the guy like 3 months ago.
Hey, Nick, politics is boring as fuck.
Let's talk beer. Are we ready? Are we ready to talk about our thoughts on the beers that we were drinking now?
Sure.
All right. Mine was pretty tasty. Passion fruit wasn't really as predominant as you expect from a passion fruit IPA, but it was tasty. I give it like a 7.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as whose beer I want to drink,
well, you got to wait till later.
You got to wait till later, dude. Unless you get a baseball game to go to.
Oh, okay. Then that was.
So what's 7 overall? What's the enjoyment? Like, what's the style?
Probably 6. Lower.
6 for stuff. Wow, dude.
It's not super impressive.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it is.
Left field usually makes better shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Thank you. Let's move over to the Scott.
Yeah, so this honey brown has some good flavors in it. Has a nice honey flavor to it.
But how's the brown flavor?
It has the brown
flavor. Does it taste like brown?
It tastes like brown.
It's like brown.
Yeah, it's pretty standard tasting honey brown. Like not offensive. Easy going. Geez, I mean, 5% ABV, pretty nondescript. I mean, generic wise, not offensive. I don't know. I don't know what to give it because it's just okay to good, or sorry, good to great. I wouldn't say okay to good. I'd say good to great. Right? Please. Something, Yeah. So let's go for style. I'm going to give it a 8.5 for style.
Ooh.
Right. For overall enjoyment, I'm going to give it a 7.5. I'm not a big honey brown fan. I probably prefer like a little honey blonde rather than a honey brown. It's just, just a little bit more.
Should pick up that Sleeman pack then.
Well, I've had that before, and to give you the honest truth of the Sleeman honey browns.
The honey blonde.
Honey blondes. To give you the truth about the honey blondes and Sleeman honey blondes, again, it's just it's almost macro. It's almost too standard. It doesn't have enough flavor to it. I find the honey blondes don't have enough flavor to it. This has a little bit more flavor to it, I find. Just, I'm maybe probably looking for. Do they make a honey wheat?
No idea.
No. It'd be an interesting combination to have a honey wheat because I do like the honey part and I do like the wheat part. I know wheat and blonde are a little bit similar, but it's just different. Anyway, that's my thoughts.
All right. Sounds good. Cheers, Mr. Scott. Let's go over to the Mr. Lee.
First off, to say, Scott, great, honest review. Really well thought out. Redbeard, usually you do pretty good. I'm not saying your review was garbage. I'm not saying it was hot garbage. It was okay. But you could have had a little bit more enthusiasm. Probably could have put your sunglasses on, popped in and out of frame like your old style ones when I still used to watch your channel. But good effort. Good job.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Just maybe do a little bit better.
You're trying to be too nice.
Not criticizing.
No.
Just constructive. Being constructive.
I appreciate it.
Anyway, back to my beer. So this is pretty damn good. It's got all the sort of notes you want from a West Coast thing, where it's just like baby's first West Coast almost in a way, because it's like not quite IPA strength. It's not like super dank and oh, look at all the hops coming out, baby. It's gonna fucking thrill your mouth and send you into that ecstasy. But it's good as a sessionable kind of West Coast thing. It's 5.2%, so it's a West Coast IPA would be like 6.5 or up usually. You kind of expect, right? So a little bit more sessionable, but it's got the things I want. It's got the pine. It's got the grapefruit. The pine really comes out in the finish. Someone is breaking.
What the hell?
Wow.
The hell was that?
What in the hell?
I'm trying to put my can. Try to put my can on my can.
Okay.
Yeah, clean up some of your cans.
That was so loud.
No, that was great. Anyway, pine, grapefruit, and honestly, it lacks the one thing that I'm not necessarily all that into when it comes to West Coast stuff, which is that Simcoe cat piss thing. I don't need cat piss in beers. That's fine. My late cat pissed in my basement, and even to this day, after cleaning it several times over, the
never,
smell still
it never truly goes away.
Yeah,
it's like when your dog gets skunked; it never truly goes away.
Yeah. So, yeah. This has everything I want. Lacks everything I don't want. So it's a good sessionable West Coast thingy. It works as a pale ale really well. Holy fuck, dude!
What the
Get
fuck,
a
Scott?
handle on your get a bag or something. Fuck.
Mute your mic for a second. Oh my god!
No, it's more fun this way.
After I defended him against Carrie too, what a fucking insult! I take
Has
it back.
Mr.
The review is
Has
garbage.
Mr. Leahy
He's gonna do it on purpose now.
Mr. Leahy over here.
You don't even know how to Coliseum, bro.
Yeah. Anyway,
He's like sexy, Julian.
Anyway, style, it's a 9. Personal preference, 8.5. I like it a lot. It's a go-to for me. So there we go.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you, Lee. Let's go over to the Greggy. Hi, Greg.
Lee, would you mind going through that entire review again? Because I just could not pay attention with all that clinking and clanking, clonking and clunking.
I would mind a lot.
Just rewind.
This is watch the live replay.
Yeah, because when you rewind it, you'll hear it just way better the second time around.
Oh, yeah.
So
I heard it.
Wow.
I still gotta rewatch this just to get the sound clip of Nick insulting everyone's fathers that I'm never gonna let him forget about.
Whoa! I wasn't insulting your dad. I just.
Oh, you're just happy that
Man,
he's
your dad
dead.
sounded awesome. He put
No,
up
you were just
with
pissing on his grave. That's all.
I still have a dad. I'm still fucking cool. Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, Carrie has 2 dead dads, so you like double insulted him.
Oh, whoa.
And then
All
you
right,
kind of
Greg,
backhanded insulted him as well, Greg. Well done.
Okay, fuck you, Greg.
We did.
All right.
I was
Okay,
latching on to Nick.
Speaking of being brutal, go to your brutalism IPA.
All right. By the way, I'm drinking this. It's their Brewed for You beer. Their New England Pale Ale. Very good. It's actually very weird tasting beer for like a New England IPA. Very sweet. Kind of weird.
Yeah. That's just all right.
Wouldn't recommend. Anyway, Brutalism IPA. You know what? Let's read the back of this can. Brewed IPA is a style pioneered by innovative brewers in San Francisco, blah, blah, blah. Basically, they make all the sugars go away, which may all seem somewhat odd. Sugar is perhaps the most important molecule for life on Earth. And without forgiveness, brutalism breaks down our greatest reason for being. It turns light to darkness, happiness to sadness, and life into death. What's left is a raw...
though?
I don't know. You can ask GLB. That's fine. I don't think so. Now I'm actually wondering that, but
I don't think so. But...
You can do that research on your own and let us know. And what's left is a raw, strikingly happy, and wonderfully morbid, increasingly crushable brew. So
sugar is made out of molecules. Sugar is a molecule.
We're all made out of molecules.
Yeah, but like
we're all made of matter.
To say sugar is a molecule.
A sugar molecule, chemically known as carbohydrate, is primarily composed of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms. So there you go. Sugar molecule.
Okay.
Hold on. We got to go to the authority. The
Fucking
sexy
Lee
authority.
just on the ball with that shit.
Is sugar a molecule?
Lee just confirmed
Everything's a molecule unless it's like an elemental atom.
Well, to put it simply, a molecule is basically a group of atoms bonded together. It's like the smallest unit of a chemical compound that still has the chemical properties of that compound.
Why
So
does
think
this
of
voice
water,
sound
for
like-
instance. Each water molecule is made up of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom bonded together. Thanks.
You didn't really answer the question. Is sugar a molecule?
Is sugar a molecule?
I see what you mean. Let me clarify that more directly. Yes, sugar is indeed a molecule. For
I could have
example,
fucking told you that.
Okay, no, shut up. We just needed yes.
is a molecular compound.
Okay, thank you.
We just needed a yes or a no.
More questions answered, just let me know.
Can you please say hi to Nick?
Absolutely. Hi, Nick.
What?
Hi, Siri.
What? Is that Siri?
She sounds hot.
It's fucking
Nuts.
weird.
No, it's not
so weird, man.
It's chat. It's chat. It's Chat GPT.
Is that it's fucking that's so weird.
Yeah, she talks to you like a person. She's like my best friend now. Anyways,
It's like that movie Her with Joaquin Phoenix.
I haven't seen that. I want to though. I've heard good.
It's actually pretty good for everybody can masturbate to Scarlett Johansson's voice.
now that we've
Ex
solved
Machina
this,
or dude, X whatever it was. That was a good movie.
hey, Carrie.
Hey, Greg.
Sorry.
Attention.
Sorry.
Anyways, so we've determined sugar is in fact a molecule, and I was gonna say the sad, depressing thing almost seemed like it was written by Lee. So, like, good for you, Lee, for making a beer. And that actually describes the beer pretty well because it just kind of takes all the fun and enjoyment out of IPAs. It's not a bad beer. There's no bad flavor to it, but it's just I don't know. There's no real good flavor. It's kind of like champagne. I'm not talking about sparkling wine that I kind of like. I'm talking the actual real champagne that's just dry as fuck, and you're like, huh. This just takes all the fun out of wine. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing with this. So, I mean, I can't really say I hate this beer. I can't really say I love this beer. It's kind of somewhere in the middle. I would say, if anything, I mean, it is crushable. They're not wrong. You could definitely drink a whack load of these and not realize they're 6.5% and not feel great. But it's just kind of there. Like, it's just kind of there. I'm glad I only bought one can just because it's like, it's just there's not a whole lot going on there. But again, I can't really say anything bad about it either. So this boring review is brought to you by the number 7.
So 7 and 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I mean, I guess technically going by, I've had brutes before. I had not a lot of them. This, from what I remember, this is one of the better ones when they're available. So I'm going to actually go, based on my very hazy memory, I'm actually going to go 9 on style because I remember it being better than most brutes because it's not a style I like that much. But as a beer to drink, it's like a 7. It's nothing bad about it, but I wouldn't drink it. It's like the old Blino Reno thing. Drink it if you want.
Your mileage may vary.
Now I gave this beer like a 9.5 on Untapped the first time I had it. So either my palate was way stupider back then, way stupider now, or the beer's changed.
I think it's more along the lines of like brewed IPAs aren't as cool as they used to be, but at the time we were like, oh wow, this is a great brewed IPA.
It's true. I was like that Kamal
fuck
character.
Brewed IPAs now.
I was waiting in line to try it, and if you told me that you could have a stout that's not barrel aged, I'd look at you like you're a crazy person.
Okay, Kamal, calm down.
All right.
Barrel aged.
Like looking at this face here, we're on screen and we're thinking, is this not a crazy person?
I mean, a little bit.
To be fair, you could have put any of us up on that fucking screen, Nicholas.
It's true. All right. Thank you, Greg. Let's go over to the elf.
Kamal, is that the wrestler, the beer nerd, or the politician?
I'm talking about the beer nerd, the fat loser.
So Purple City Triple IPA by SYC. It is, what would I say? It's probably closest to Cantaloupe, where it's just it's not super sweet. It has a bit of sweetness. It has a bit of like the tropical flavor. I didn't get like any real like pine or anything like that from it or anything bitter. But it's also not too sweet, so it's nicely balanced. It's very, it's almost drying, like not like a brewed IPA or anything like that, but just for a triple 10% beer. Often when you get something like this that's a little bit sweet, it just kind of really sticks to your palate, and it's actually almost a little bit thin. When you first drink it, it's definitely, there's some booze there. But yeah, it's not overly sweet, which is a good thing. So I'm going to give it, let's say, personal preference 7.75, and for a triple, I'll probably give it an 8.25. Let's say that 8.25. It's actually very good. It's not like I said, too boozy. The two big things that would make it a lot better for me would be thicker and maybe a little bit more orange. Like there's a tiny bit of, I would say, pineapple to it. But yeah, not it's not my favorite. I'm also not a big triple fan. But yeah, for the odd time that I venture into having a triple, it was good. And I had to buy a 4-pack, so luckily it's good enough that I can, not be mad that I have 3 more to eventually have. So, yep. Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, no problem, Jamie. Recap? What was the ratings again?
7.75 and 8.25. 7.75 from personal preference, 8.25 for style.
For style. Okay.
Yeah. And now, do we also rate Radar the style of the can?
I mean, you could, but we don't really.
Okay, because I'll probably give it a 8.75 for the style of the can. So it's got everything you need. It is a pretty cool can. On there. It's readable for people that have to look really close.
Wait, Nicholas, have you been all this time in BA 101? Have you been keeping a spreadsheet of our scores ever since we started?
Of course, he has.
Well, not a spreadsheet, but I got like a ton of notepads that have been saved in a folder on my desktop.
Oh my god!
I've been writing all this shit down, even on show and swills and
that's both endearing and incredibly sad.
Yeah, no, I don't really have much to live for. You should know.
And since I still have the microphone here, I was earlier going to say how nice Lee was probably the nicest one of everybody here, and then he just ruined that.
I mean, I always have to ruin it for myself. I end up being the asshole by the end of it every time.
And I'll just say I appreciate what you do, Nick.
Aw, thank you, Jamie.
And fuck you, Greg.
There you go. Yeah, I appreciate. You know what? I got to actually kind of come out and say, I appreciate Greg showing up every Wednesday, because he's the only one that consistently does.
I know how much Nick appreciates me.
Yep. Yeah, I just don't say it very often because I don't want your ego overinflated.
You should see him.
Yeah, you have no help with. You don't need any help with that.
See how much he appreciates Greg on movie nights.
I feel when Nick's off camera and very drunk, we hear the deep dark Nick about how much he hates me.
Right. I don't hate you, dude.
Although he fluctuates between hating me and loving me, and then eventually getting so drunk.
It is some weird. It's kind of weird
secrets.
Love-hate relationship. Love-hate relationship.
It's really the closest Greg's ever going to be to living in a trailer park. He's going to have that kind of abusive.
Do you know the thing? Oh, sorry, Lee. I was just going to say, do you know the thing I most appreciate about Greg?
What?
He never falls asleep on a live stream.
Redbeard, wake up. Falling asleep in a long time. No, he hasn't been that shit-faced drunk.
I was gonna say I've definitely fallen asleep on a movie night. I don't know if I did it on a live stream or not, but
yeah.
You have.
Unlike Redbeard, who is totally asleep right now.
You've fallen asleep on Hangouts before, but I don't think it's been. I think it wasn't in your 30s. You were in your 30s still. I don't think you fall asleep. Look at
I think back then I was drinking 8 beers in a night.
Sweet to fall asleep on a Hangout.
Have I ever fallen asleep during any time that any of you have seen?
I don't think I've ever. I've seen you asleep, Scott, but
I think you had a diabetic
Wow,
coma
Jesus.
once. That was about it.
He had a typo. It was that time he had to have his foot amputated. No, he didn't.
I think Redbeard's asleep right now.
Yeah. No,
think we lost Carrie.
has anyone ever fallen asleep on a BA 101 before?
I don't know if BA 101. Usually
Redbeard
BA
definitely has. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I think we got it first. He must be tired from streaming medieval gaming all day.
No, he was trying to start a fire. I mean, that will tucker a young boy out.
That's true.
Yeah.
At least he's got some warmth indoors.
Yeah.
You can see this. Yeah, I think he's actually got a big grin on his face right now. So he's probably actually. Yeah. He's faking it.
I was actually hooking up. I was
all right.
He's tuckered out from starting fires and playing baseball.
All right, let's go over to me so we can finish up so Carrie can go to bed. So my ratings on
it is a 5-hour show at this point.
Yeah.
All right, so my thoughts on Annapolis's Munich Dunkel. And it's kind of weird, like Lee pointing out, I had to look up on their site. Yes, it is a lager.
Putting out.
I think the weird thing is, like, I'm not getting like the clean finish on it that I would normally expect to get out of a lager. But I'm also drinking this and the flavors I'm getting out of this, and I'm like, I don't fucking care. Because this is like really tasty. You get like that nice brown bready, like chocolatey kind of flavors that you get that you would normally like. I feel like this almost tastes like spot on like Erdinger Dunkel or something better than Erdinger Dunkel, because this is actually, if you were to tell me this is like a Dunkel Weizen, then I'd be like, oh, wow, that is fucking fantastic. And I still have my impression of this beer tainted by that, because I still think that this is fucking tasty as fuck. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. I've been pacing myself a little bit here, and I even went as far as pouring myself another beer while waiting. But I find this is nice and like a little bit earthy. Lots of like little bits of chocolate and brown bread. It is drinking super smooth. I don't get that crispness in the finish like I would expect to get out of the lager, but it's like one little detail that I don't care about. I still think this is pretty freaking great. I'm gonna give it an 8 for the style and an 8.5 for overall enjoyment, because I actually really like this. Next time I'm in Nova Scotia, I'm buying more of this stuff because this is really good.
Sounds like they nailed the style then, because that's exactly what a Dunkel is supposed to be. Munich Dunkel.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like they kind of, it doesn't taste like some cheap imitation like you would get out of a North American brewery. It feels like if you were to tell me this was German, I would believe you. Yeah,
it's not like the thing is, when you think, oh, lager, you got to take that like Pilsner lighter colored lager mindset out of the equation. You got to like think, okay, the body's probably going to be a bit lighter, yes, but the flavor profile is much more like what you would associate with an ale, where you get the brown bread, you get like a biscuit quality, you get chocolate, you get caramel, maybe stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty well done. Let's look at the side here. There's like a Canada Beer Cup gold winner. Apparently, this won a gold medal at the Canada Beer Cup. Who hasn't?
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So that's our ratings. Let's like circle back around and see before Carrie falls asleep. What of all the beers you heard here tonight, which one would you like to have tried?
Yours.
Okay. Thank you, Carrie. Let's move over to.
What was next?
The Munich Dunkel I just described from Annapolis Brewing.
No, I was just wondering if Carrie knew.
Okay.
Carrie,
all right. So
that's go puke or something.
That's one for me. So he probably is. Buzz is next. So where's Scott? There you go. So Scott, of all the beers you heard here tonight, which one would you like to have tried?
Next.
Really? Okay.
Oh.
All right, thank you, sir. Let's go over to Leah's next. Of all the beers you heard here tonight, which would you have liked to have tried?
Definitely yours, Nick. I like a good Munich Dunkel, and that sounds like it's a really good one. So,
oh, thank you, sir. All right, let's move on to Greg and see, of all the beers you heard here tonight, which would you like to have tried?
It's not going to be Nick's. I'm not a big fan. I'm not usually a big fan of the darkies unless they're stouts or porters, and even then they have to be high ABV. So none of your black lagers or dunkels for me. Thank you, good sir. It does sound interesting to try, but to be honest, Jamie to me is interesting because I always like it when non-European or Belgian, German breweries make triples or quads or stuff like that. I like to try their interpretations of it. Usually they're not that good, and it kind of sounds like Jamie is not that impressed. But
no, Greg, it's actually a triple IPA, not a triple. It's a triple.
Oh, that's what I get for half listening. Anyway, triple. I still keep my answer because I still like trying triple IPAs.
It's 10%, Greg. It's right up your alley.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I misheard you or wasn't paying attention. But anyway, yeah, it's still the beer I'd like to try because I love triple IPAs. Are usually there's very few triple IPAs I've had that I didn't like. So I don't know. I would try. I find the higher the ABV IPA, the happier Greg is. I find when breweries make their regular IPAs, that's when they have a lot more opportunity to fuck up. Whereas when they just dump everything into it in a double or a triple, it's always like, delicious. So yes, I want to try his beer.
Craig says more alcohol, more better.
Yes.
That's right.
That's just simple math. More alcohol molecules.
Or ABV, just like Saisons. All right.
Alcohol's a molecule too as well. It's just so people know.
All right, thank you, Greg. Let's go over to Jamie and see what his thoughts are. What of all the beers here tonight, which really
I'd like to call bullshit on Redbeard voting for Nick's. I think he would probably rather have the triple. He just kind of slept through all the reviews.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I don't want it to win.
That's why I was asking what Nick had because I wasn't sure if he actually knew what he was voting for. Yeah. Or if he just said Nick because Nick is just easy to vote for.
And
I heard it sound chocolatey. It sound tasty.
Yeah. I'm of course joking. I of course vote for Nick. 100% as soon as he said,
Wow, has Nick ever got this many votes on a show before?
I don't think so. This is like almost unanimous.
Before anyone tried their beer,
Greg, fuck you, Greg.
Yeah, before anyone tried their beer, just the style. It's pretty much it's my go-to kind of style. I'm more into lagers, dunkels.
Oh yeah, Zinger's always dumping down them dunkels.
Dunkin' the Dunkels.
Dunkel folk.
You got it, brother.
Great.
And if Paul is still in the chat, I'd like to shout out Remley, however you say his name, ales and lagers, cask beer and beer reviews. He does a vertical of Chimay, and it was highly enjoyable. And it made me want a Chimay, even though I just last week had one at a restaurant. Chimay Blue.
Oh, Chimay Blue is fucking fantastic. Yeah. Even today, even after all the beers I've had, I remember having it over 14 years ago at this point.
If I could only get the bigger bottles from Bishop Cellar, I'd be just. I'd go broke. I'd probably be doing an order.
Yeah. So, I remember when the NSLC used to sell the big bottles. I wish they still did.
Yeah.
In the past year,
all the time.
Yeah. In the past year, I've been buying more Chimay again. That's one of those beers that every year when I only have one or two, and I'm like, why don't I buy more of this? I've just been buying more of it this year, and it's still so good. It's one of the best. Chimay Blue, of course.
It's literally
all the
offerings
religion
is produced.
Yeah, and in the video, Paul does a cuvee, or cuvee, however you want to pronounce it. And he puts the the red and blue together, and the white and gold together, and it was a great video. So shout out to Paul.
Gotta check that out.
Nice.
Yeah. Cheers, fellas. Yeah, almost as good as Lee's cellar project of Chimay Blue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember that's one of the things that inspired me to start aging beers is Lee's Chimay project.
Yeah, but you went a little too far where now you got beers that are 18 years old in your house and you can't drink them anymore.
Yeah, now it's pronounced Chimay Bleu.
Yeah, well, I started aging beers and then my fiance passed away. And,
Jesus Christ.
Okay. All right, so speaking of bringing out, let's bring me up on...
What is with you?
I don't know. Let's see who do I vote for in this? The most interesting beer. Carrie's beer sounded a little disappointing. I've had the one that Scott had, the Lazy Bear Honey Brown Ale. Greg's, I'm pretty sure I've had the one Greg has. And Jamie's didn't sound so interesting to me as much as the one Lee's got, that Adenac. I kind of want to try that now. So I'm voting for Lee.
All right.
Because he can't vote for himself.
Exactly. I can't vote for myself. But, I mean, honestly, I already know who the winner is, and it's me with...
I'm just shocked that everybody didn't vote for the Brute IPA.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Especially with my stellar review.
Yeah, like those 6 months of Brute IPA was pretty much the peak of BeerTube.
Yeah. Greg's stellar review, which is like, this is so mid. It's also really dark and depressing. Like every time Lee talks, wow, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that actually sucks. That and when folders were a thing, it's like every week we could actually explain to us what this style is, and then he'd go into like a whole graph and stuff.
Back when people wanted to drink Rodenbach, remember Rodenbach? I miss Rodenbach.
Yeah, I think that's what drove Ashley off of BeerTube. He couldn't properly explain a photo, and he just got too embarrassed. And he left.
And I still didn't. I thought it was a fooder. He didn't even explain the pronunciation of it.
Is it foodie?
You thought it was like some sort of like, takeoff from a foodie, like a fooder is like a cooler foodie who's more like Anthony Bourdain, like really gets into the shit.
I actually thought there was a J, like a silent J in there, like Fjorder.
Oh, like Carrie likes, where he goes to the fjords.
Yeah,
he goes to the fjords in North Bay and along Lake Nipissing.
Can we use like AI video to make him like active and maybe a porno actor or something? Because he's not doing much now.
Can we do an AI video for his channel where he actually starts a fucking fire? That'd be great.
AI, can you make Iron Man pick up that Rubik's Cube and bash his skull in and Skittles come out? No, like fun. Nothing, not blood and stuff, but fun, like Skittles.
Yeah, it depends on the AI, right? Because like if you try to use the fucking like one that's hooked up to Facebook, it's like it pussies out. No, you can't put a dildo in his face, or you can't like have his head chopped off because it's all kiddie friendly. Even though there's a child version of Messenger and there's an adult version of Messenger, but apparently the adult version of Messenger can't have the adult AI. I don't get it.
AI, can you make Redbeard's bottom half of his face look like the top half of his head?
I mean, already.
And he's just like a big cue ball.
I mean, I can probably do that myself.
Oh my god, that would be great.
All right,
we'll work on it.
One last comment here. Justin Tinker says, "Holy flashback to Pentatonics on Sesame Street." There, Scott. I have no idea what that means.
That was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh yeah,
11, 12.
12. Okay, I know what you mean. And I'm also drinking this now. The Foolishly Optimistic. This is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, from Roofhound.
Yeah,
Roofie Hound. I love the bottle. I love that Roofhound still makes bottles. Yeah. I have to get another one of these.
Roofhound's got some good stuff.
Like my last day in Nova Scotia, I decided to like stop at the NSLC before the and Digby before heading for the ferry, and I just bought a bunch of random shit. And I'm glad I bought this. This is actually really tasty.
I'm glad you got a good bottle, because sometimes they get a little dodgy because some of them become shelf turds. Like Roofhound doesn't really sell on the NSLC shelves all that well, but
yeah. There's no real labeling saying what. Oh, it's got a label on the bottom saying what the date was. 040725.
All right.
Is it 4? Yeah, it's a 4. So April 7, 2025, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So it's a few months old.
Yeah.
I don't know. It held up pretty well.
Yeah.
There you go, Jamie. There's a gift for you in the chat.
A gift that keeps on gifting.
A gift.
Is it Carrie falling asleep?
Oh boy.
Yeah. What the fuck?
It's just a big nut. It's a big hairy nut.
The beard is still there.
What the hell? All right.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He's got to go on Dr. Pimple Popper for that one.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
He's a great big zit. All right. Well, we may need to make sure that Carrie goes to bed early, so we're gonna take the shit offline. Thanks for watching. What are we doing for next week? I forgot to ask. Like, is there any specific plans, or we just want to do a hangout? Or
I mean, if we have a turnout like this, we could do a lot. If we don't, then it would just be me and Nick.
Yeah, it seems like hangouts are more aimable to better turnouts.
all right, let's aim for having a hangout next week. We will have a VA 101 again. It's kind of getting fewer and far between nowadays.
I mean, today was basically just a structured hangout anyway.
Yeah,
so
pretty
brought
much.
something we yapped, and yeah, Nick insulted all of us.
Roofie does Redbeards. Wow. I mean, Redbeard does look like he's been roofied right now.
Yep. He's finally coming out of the date rape joke.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, let's take this thing offline. Thanks for watching. It's basically just Justin and Paul, I think, in a Bolino Reno, which is...
Chris Peters killed those women.
I mean, he did.
Oh, Redbeard's got it.
Can you give me the definition of a male penis?
Oh, penis?
There you go. Good job.